While at the UP State Fair, it's an absolute must to get at least a little bit of the food fair. Or the fair food, that would be better. Ansley Watson is telling us more about it. How's it going, Ansley?
Good morning, Sam. So yes, of course you have to come to the fair and get food, especially that fried food, your funnel cakes, your elephant ears, and those mini donuts. But this morning we're going to be checking out something a little different. It's called Steve's Smokin BBQ. It's definitely going to be leaving your fingers a little smoky and saucy, but they specialize in jumbo smoked turkey legs, smoked pork ribs, and freshly spun curly fries, which this is really cool. You cannot miss this. But if your mouth isn't watering by now, it really will be whenever we come back. So stay with us. Reporting live in Escanaba, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
Hey, you gotta wipe the drool away there. It's something to look forward to today, Eric and Ansley beating the lines and looks like maybe beating some of the weather.
Well, yeah, she was talking about your
Welcome back. Well, it's nearly impossible to go to the UP State Fair and not get some of that delicious fair food. This morning, Ansley Watson is helping us out. She's hanging out at the state fairgrounds, taste testing a little bit and hopefully saving some for the rest of us. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Sam. I don't know about saving some for you, but I know I'm going to be smelling like a smoked turkey leg when I come back. I know that for sure. Joining me this morning is Steve Rendell, who's the owner of Steve's Smokin BBQ. Good morning.
Good morning.
So you're actually based out of Traverse City,
yes,
but you are a Youper. You're born here.
Yep, up in Calumet. I lived in Laurium at the time. We were born at Calumet Hospital.
So you started this food truck concession stand about back in 2001. How did you get into it?
Well, my brother-in-law was in the concessions, and so we had helped him, and my wife and I were separated. We were separated by work. I worked downstate. She worked in Traverse City, and so we never got a chance to see each other very much, and so we thought we'd do something together. And having had little experience with the concessions, we decided to do this.
Because why not, right?
Why not?
So what all do you serve? How did you get into barbecue if you didn't have any experience with it?
No experience. Well, that was kind of her idea as well. She was looking for something different, and fairs are looking for something different. So it's a little bit of a different setup than most people. It's really warm. It's really inviting. And you know, we have a good part of the show is smoke and smell. So she thought, well, we'll try that. So she started calling around at fairs and festivals and booked us.
Where all do you travel around to?
Well, we do southern Michigan. We do a show in Monroe. We do as far up here to the UP. We do when we leave here, we go to Arizona. So we do 4 or 5 shows in Phoenix, and enjoy the weather out there. And so mostly here in Michigan and there in Arizona.
This is a year-round job for you. You don't just stop during the summer.
Yeah, this is what we do for a living. Yeah, this is all we do, and we enjoy it. We enjoy it a lot. A lot of nice people. When
people come here, what are some of the products that they can see from you guys?
Well, we have our smoked pulled pork. We smoke it all ourselves. We use just a wood heat. We don't use any rubs or spices. The same thing with the beef. We process it all ourselves. We have turkey legs. We have chicken. We do cherry chicken. We came up with that at Traverse City because of the Cherry Festival.
Oh, nice.
And that's been a big hit for us, the cherry chicken. Of course, we do a pork wing, which is actually a pork shank. It's a real nice tender piece of the pork. We do pork ribs ourselves. We do make our own rub, and I guess that's about it, pretty much. Turkey legs, of course.
So there's a lot to experience. It smells delicious. Talk to me about your curly fries. This is a really cool thing.
Well, it's something I came up with after seeing some other people do similar things, and I put it together. Shall I show you?
Yeah, let's show them.
So I put it together out of a couple of different pieces of equipment, modified some, made it automated here with the drill, so I don't have to hand crank it, because this is what this is made for, is a hand crank. But since we do thousands of them, I made it so a drill could work, and so
check that out.
So it makes a nice curly fry. It makes a nice long fry.
One potato down, just
one
a few
potato
seconds.
down, yeah. And so this we use the local potatoes here, and they're just delicious.
Okay, well, we'll continue talking about this whenever we come back.
All right, great.
Reporting live in Escanaba, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
All right, thanks a lot, Ansley. And I think maybe, Eric, today food can console those people who don't want to see summer go. Welcome back. Steve's Smokin BBQ is just one of the many food vendors you'll find at the UP State Fair. Ansley Watson has the difficult job this morning of telling us what all they offer and maybe tasting a little bit of it too. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Sam. I can tell you what is difficult. I've been trying to juggle these, and well, two's easy, but three's really hard. I can't do it. But we're standing in Steve's Smokin BBQ's food truck here at the State Fair, where you'll find delicious barbecue and homemade curly fries. Steve, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
We're showing how you make these, and it's truly fresh Michigan potatoes.
Absolutely, right from here.
Let's show them how we make them.
All right, so we put a potato in there, pull the drill, spin a fry. So as it goes through there, it makes a little curly fry.
Lift that up. Look at that.
Nice and long curly fry.
Did you like invent this yourself or something?
Yeah, I put together a couple of different machines to make it work the way it works. And so sometimes it doesn't seem like it should work the way it does, but I'm glad that it does. So from here they go into the fryer. Just the whole thing goes in there.
And how long do those stay in there for?
They take about 1.5 minutes, and then they come out like this.
And that's literally what you're getting on a plate when you order this, right?
Absolutely. That comes out, goes in a plate. It takes 2 plates to hold it all.
I can tell you firsthand, these things are delicious. Look at that. A brick of potato fries. How good is that?
They are delicious and fresh as can be.
They are. Well, continuing over, you offer so much more than just the curly fries, but also right in this humongous smoker here, we've been cooking some turkey legs.
Yeah.
And they are truly jumbo. Look at those. Those are beautiful. How big are those each?
Those are about a pound to 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds.
And how long do they cook for?
They take about 3.5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the type of wood that you use to smoke them?
We're using maple here. Again, that's a local supplier. And maple gives it a good flavor. It's a good rich flavor, good even burn. So cook them low and slow, and they get done good and tender.
This isn't the only thing you make, though, that you also provide. What else?
Well, we do fresh ribs. We'll have ribs done this afternoon. Well, late this morning, ribs and chicken and turkey legs, of course, beef and pork, and everything you can find at a smoker. We have it.
You've been doing this since 2001. You travel a lot. You meet a lot of people. What's it like being here at the UP State Fair?
It's beautiful. It's we always love coming here. It feels like coming home. The people that run this fair are just incredible to work with, and so we love coming here. Vicky's just a super person to work for, so we love it. So. Well,
thank you for being with us this morning, showing us how you make this delicious food. And where can people find you here at the fair? Well, here. We're on this main street.
I don't know.
Here,
yeah, Main Street. I'm not sure. Yeah.
So come check it out. Thank you, Steve, so much for being with us. Reporting live in Escanaba, Ansley Watson, and we'll be back with more of your TV6 Morning News after the break.